Welcome to the Madroit Podcast. We bring you bite-sized marketing and sales insights to help you level up, no matter the size of your business. Tune in and answer the big question, what does marketing actually do?
Hey everyone, Jordan Winston here, and today we are tackling a topic that's getting a lot of attention right now. We are getting into the differences between SEO and AEO and the impact that can have for your business.
If you're hearing terms like AI search, ChatGPT search, answer engine optimization, or wondering whether SEO is dead or not, this episode is for you.
Yeah, so starting off with the question that everyone's really asking, or should actually be asking, is what's the difference between SEO and AEO? And the real question here is, how are people finding your business today? And where and how do I need to be showing up? I think the bigger thing here is 10 years ago, the answer was really simple, right? It was Google. And that's where everyone showed up. And years ago, about roughly 10 years ago, even sooner than that, Google maintains something like 82% of all searches. Now, today, could still be Google, but it could also be ChatGPT. It could be Perplexity. It could be any of these other names that some of the people in the audience today don't really know. I think even things like Google AI overviews, right? The search landscape is changing and it's not going to stop changing.
Either way, the goal is simple. Hope your website show up when people are searching on Google for something. Best HVAC company near me, estate planning attorney in Grand Rapids, Michigan, landscaping company near me, or in Michigan or in West Michigan. SEO focuses on rankings, keywords, content, backlinks, technical performance, and authority. The goal is to get people to click through to your website to then take action with you.
Yeah.
What is AEO, Jordan?
Yeah, so now talking about AEO. So another fancy three-letter acronym for you to learn from a marketing perspective. AEO stands for Answer Engine Optimization. So instead of going the SEO route and trying to rank as a web page, you're trying to become the answer. So for example, here somebody asked ChatGPT, what's the best way to winterize my sprinkler system? Somebody may also at the same point ask Google AI, how much does a new furnace cost in Michigan? So instead of getting a number of blue links, maybe trying to be directed to a specific website, you're going to get an answer. So AEO helps position your business and content to become part of those answers. So somewhat similar with SEO, if you are a trusted and reputable source for information that somebody is searching for, Google or ChatGPT will pull from your website and promote you as the answer to their question. So with both of these here, I think what we're really trying to determine for our audience is, are these friends or are these enemies?
Yeah, they're not enemies. It's not a fight. They're not frenemies. They're friends. One of the biggest misconceptions right now is AEO is replacing SEO. It's not. In fact, we think the best businesses are going to need both. It's really SEO plus AEO. Sometimes they work together exclusively. Sometimes they're separate and converge together at some point potentially. It could be in ChatGPT, starting with answer engine optimization. Could be at the top of Google search results, where it leads into more results, further questions, clicks to websites, which could happen on ChatGPT as well.
Yeah, I think simple kind of analogy for this, and forgive me, I'm a sports person, but like in terms of soccer or hockey, even football, there's so many different ways that you can score, right? You can keep possession of the ball for longer, you can score on a quick counterattack, or it could be a corner kick or a power play or what have you. But the point of that all is that there's different paths towards getting to the same objective. So SEO creates one path through helping you rank high and come up when people are using your search terms. That's where SEO can really help you. AEO is another path that is going to act as that trusted friend that you always go to when you're looking for the answer for your questions. So if you're structuring content in a way on your website where you're answering questions that people have through, be that FAQ or blog, then you're going to be viewed as that friend, as that resource for people who have a similar question. So the goal is still the same. You're looking to get found, build trust. So I know we've harped on that in so many other episodes here, but building trust is what ultimately is going to make it so you can create these opportunities for your business to be found by your audience and ultimately convert and begin working with you. So when all of that to say, we've broken down both sides now, what are people actually supposed to do with all this information?
So the good news for everyone, including Google, if you've been investing in SEO for a long time, you're closer than you think. Just as a quick aside, Google is trying to be the next Google right now with the race of AI things.
Love that.
Right? It looks like they're going to be the next Google.
Yeah.
It's going to be the same players involved, and getting your business to show up in front of the right people still goes a lot through Google. Of course, there's other channels, right? Online, digital marketing, end result, SEO, getting people to you. Google is the next Google. So if you've been investing in SEO and investing in trying to rank higher on Google and other search engines, you're in luck. You're heading the right direction still. So focusing on helpful content. FAQ pages are more important now than they used to be, but they were still important before AI. Clear service pages, strong local SEO, Google reviews, structured information, demonstrating expertise to build that trust. Same things that help Google trust you often help AI systems trust you too. So you have to have Google, search engines, AI engines trust you, as well as the end user, your end client, customer, patient, right?
Yeah. And I think alongside all of those things that people need to be focusing on, some of the things that we would certainly refrain from doing, and have talked to a number of folks in this space that come to us with things like, is our SEO strategy still valid? Is it still working? Or they hear somebody on LinkedIn talk about SEO is dead, because we've seen 5 million of those videos on LinkedIn today alone. The honest takeaway with all of that, we've heard it for 20 years. SEO was supposed to be dead a long time ago, and somehow it's still around. It ain't going nowhere. So people are always going to be searching. They will still be searching. And as long as people have a need, you as a business have a need to be found by them, to be a source of information for them. So what you need to be asking when creating your SEO strategy is, the thing that changes here is how they're searching, right? The things that they're searching for, the answers they're looking for, those are all the things that are changing. Those are your variables. So by having a very sound SEO strategy, you're able to establish what those variables are, and then create a plan of attack with your content strategy that's going to enable you to be in front of them still. So very simply, the businesses that win are the ones who are adapting without abandoning the basic SEO fundamentals for all of this. So analyze your data, adapt your strategy accordingly, and then stick to it. Those are the basic principles. So with all of that, and going down the SEO path, AEO path, the correlation between the two of them, where do you think this thing's all headed, When?
Sure, there are some conspiracy theories out there of where this all headed, but aside from those, which, looking ahead, I think marketing is going to be less about ranking and more about authority. And it has shifted that way for a while, but authority wins. I think where is it headed with all of that? It's doing kind of the same thing if you were doing SEO well and strategically before.
Yes, it's all about authority, right? We've preached about that from day one. Building authority is going to help you win in this space. So that's going to be the businesses that consistently create useful content, answer questions, earn reviews, and demonstrate expertise in what they're doing. They are going to win. And that's whether it comes from somebody finding you on Google or ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, Perplexity, or whatever comes next, regardless. If you're trying to decide between SEO and AEO, flat out, straight up, you're asking the wrong question. And if somebody's making you try to decide between the two, they are also asking you the wrong question. So the better question to be asking here is, how do I become the most trusted answer in my market? Because that is what both SEO and AEO are ultimately trying to accomplish.
That's all for this episode of the Madroit Podcast. Please make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any questions that you want us to talk about on the pod or want to get in touch with us, please visit madroitmarketing.com/podcast. Thanks for listening.